All right, welcome hockey fans. We're live here in Abbotsford for the first round robin game here between the Kelowna Rockets and the Prince George Cougars here. This is the Dallas Saunders Memorial Tournament. Once again, we do have multiple camera angles here today. It will be just me, so it might be a little bit different, not having Dan changing it all the time, but this is what we got set up here. It's a nice little barn here. So we're live. While we wait for everything to load up here, let's go ahead and meet the team.
Charlie Mooring, number 17, center.
Gavin Simser, 21, left wing.
Logan Day, number 16, right winger.
Wes Meekins, number 9, center.
Braden Douglas, number 11, left wing.
Lucas Carrion, number 12, right wing.
Owen Scott, number 2, center.
Nicholas McAllister, number 10, left wing.
Nat Trudell, number 14, right wing.
Blake Douglas, number 15, center.
Malcolm Hughes, number 4, right wing.
Matthew Nugent, number 7, right wing.
Chase Coverly, number 5, defense.
Cole Pendre, number 19, defense.
Jacob Conings, number 6, defense.
Cecilia Smith, number 18, defense.
Declan Gould-Lalonde, number 20, defense.
Max Fogarty, number 8, defense.
Wilton Poitras, number 1, goaltender.
Alex McCarty, goalie, 31.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Rockets roster. We'll take a look at the starting lineup today. Starting in goal today is the big dog, Alex McCaughan. Starting line, I believe, not 100% sure, but from what I've been told, it's Sinister, Meekins, Mooring, McAllister, Day, Riddell, Douglas, Scott, Terrian, Hoodless, Nugent, and Hughes. So that is the lineup today. The chat bot is not working, so I can't put your comments on the screen. Might have to do an update later today. We are waiting for McCaughan's fan of the game. I know he went out and found somebody. It's just a matter of waiting for it to get in here. We do have fan of the week again. Take a look at the Prince George end here. All right, Rockets on the warm-up. All right, we got face-off coming up at center ice here. Day on the draw with McAllister and Riddell. Face-off one, Coverley gets it over to Pendre. Pendre moves it up, goes right to Hunter. Hunter pressured by Riddell. Hunter gets it to Ridland. Day gets knocked down. Puck turned over right to Hill. Pendre looks to clear. Fester picks it up. Fester takes a shot. It goes high and wide. At the line, Van Conant misses. Riddell, breakaway attempt. Riddell walks in. Rebound sitting there. Puck's loose. Swatted at. Saved by the goalie. Puck is in the corner. Puck back to Konings. Konings down to McAllister. McAllister loses it, goes right to Rowland. Picked up by Lalonde. Lalonde walks in, takes a shot, scores! Declan Gold, Lalonde, 1-0 Rockets. 58 seconds into the game. The start the Rockets needed. What a shot by Declan Gold, Lalonde. Face off at center. Meekins gets over to Simister. Simister knocks down his player, Williams. Mooring skates onto it, tries to make a move. Williams in the corner. Behind his net now, pressure by Simister. Simister knocks him down. Simister with the puck. Has it. Throws it to the corner. Intercepted by Lunty. Lunty back to Williams. Meekins intercepts back to the line. Fogarty keeps it in. Puck comes out right to Williams. Williams to center. He dumps it in right on net. Covered up by McCoggan. If you just tuned in, it's 1-0 Rockets on a nice goal from Declan Gould to Lalonde. Face off in the corner. Puck picked up by Douglas. Douglas has in front of us. Douglas moves it up right to Terrian. Terrian can handle it. Puck goes deep. Flett. Douglas. Down low, Terrian. Puck comes out. Over to Smith. Smith to Fogarty. Fogarty to Terrian. Terrian tries to clear, he can't. Smith around. Picked off by Glennon. Kelly dumps it in. Fogarty's there. Fogarty around, looking for Terrian. Scott knocks down his player. Turned over a shot, deflected high over the net. Fogarty in the corner. Scott shoots it around. Fisher. Pressured in the corner. Scott skates onto it. Scott looking for Terrian. Terrian couldn't quite handle it. Puck is cleared out to the line. Picked up by Arkin and Chuck. Over to Glennon. Glennon takes a shot, saved by McCoggan. Coverley. Pressured. Terrian has it. Looks to clear. Can't. Stolen by Hunter. Hunter can't get around Pendre. Pendre off the boards. To Douglas. Douglas can't get it past Bro. Bro tries to go in deeper. Pendre is there. Pendre up the boards to Douglas. Douglas chips at it down to Van Conant. Van Conant's shot deflected high over the net. Coverley shoots it around. Hunter down low. Puck's in the corner. Battle on the boards. Puck comes out and around. Regrouped by Hunter. Hunter throws it out front, knocked away. Douglas is there. He clears it to the line, and it goes out past Van Konet. Van Konet skates it in, takes a shot, saved by McCoggan. Puck to the corner. Van Konet still there, leaves it. Pendre picks it up. Pendre to the front to Coverly. Coverly up the boards to Hoodless. Hoodless chips it right out to Nugent. Nugent gets it down, no icing, it is deflected. Puck in the far corner, Hughes is on it. Puck comes out, Roland, far side. Lalonde knocks his player down. Goes to the corner, Williams. Konings picks it up to Hoodless. Hoodless to the middle. Right to Hughes. Hughes dumps it into the far corner. Williams and Day in a battle. Day is there. Day knocks his player down. Roland, far side. Puck comes out. Right to Konings. Konings to Lalonde. Lalonde to Day. Day takes a shot. It's blocked. Martin. Puck intercepted by McAllister. Puck goes deep. Puck gets knocked over to Martin. She misses. Goes right over to Roland. Roland. Puck goes deep. Martin behind her net. Stopped by Riddell. Thrown to the front. Picked off there by Williams. Williams. Knocked off a stick by Fogarty. Fogarty to the corner. Puck goes deep. Back in the corner. Fogarty. Pressure in the corner. Fogarty. Still a battle. Puck comes loose. Shot by Fisher. Saved by McCoggan. Williams tries to go up front. Knocked away. McAllister. There's it to the line and out. Down it goes. Touched up there by Ray. Rhea. Hogue. Now Sinister's there. Intercepted by Mooring. Mooring. Sinister's there, and looks like there's too many players by Prince George. So that means we're going to BC Sports for power play. Once again, if there's any issues with the stream, put it on the chat bot. So face off inside the Cougar zone. Face off to the right of Rhea. Rhea, I'm not sure how to say it. Puck comes out of the line. Lalonde has to go back for it. Lalonde over to Fogarty. Fogarty to Simister. Simister deflects it in. Puck down low. Simister in a battle. Loses it. Picked up and cleared down the ice. McCoggan plays it right to Lalonde. Over to Hunter. Hunter takes a shot. McCoggan makes a save. Lalonde. Over to Konings. Konings misses his player. Puck goes down. Van Konet looks to clear. Does get it out. Right to Hunter. Hunter tries to go in. Can't get around Pendre. Hunter with some pressure still. Pendre goes back. Back to Fogarty. Fogarty behind the net. Puck to Meekins. Meekins deflects it. Mooring goes in on it, and Rhea covers up. Puck comes out. Sorry about that, folks. Coverley goes back for it. Puck knocked away by McCoggan. Puck down low in the corner. Day is there. Day has to regroup. Doesn't like what he sees. Tries to go up the middle. Knocked the stick out of the hand of the Cougars player. Day comes in. Takes a shot. It goes wide. Pendray takes a shot. High over the net. Coverley keeps it in. Riddell. Down to McAllister. 2 seconds left in the penalty. Prince George has it. That's Williams. Fires it down the ice. That will be icing. So just like that, we will head back to the Prince George zone. I hear there's some freezing issues. Wi-Fi was working great. Switched to cell data. We'll see if we can get this fixed so it's streaming a little bit better for you. Puck kept in by Smith, now comes out. Smith has it again. Smith loses the puck, it goes deep. Picked up by Lunty, he goes up the middle. Back line to Van Conant, shot blocked by Douglas. Van Conant again, shot deflected wide by Fogarty. Fogarty clears it to the corner, Terrian's there. Puck goes back to the line, kept in by Prince George, blocked by Smith, right to Scott. Scott walks in, takes a shot, saved by Rhea. It's right on to Hill's stick. Hill, he goes for a skate. Hill to Bro. Bro to Lunty. Lunty. Alon takes his player down. Terrian, or Scott, sorry, looks to clear. And he gets it out. Picked up by Van Conant. Puck goes down the ice to the line. Kept by Roland. Roland takes a shot, scores. So just like that, it's 1-1. The face off at center. Beacons. Puck is cleared to Kelly. Puck goes down. Over to Pendray. Puck turned over. Puck comes out. We'll disable the audio for a second here, and I'll get somebody to move the camera while I play with it. We're just going to go with it, and I'll fix it at halftime. But so some of you can probably see this good, and others you can't. There's not much we can do. It's might be a hard reboot here or something, but it looks like the Wi-Fi with Rogers or the arena Wi-Fi, which is great on the phone, is not working well. So we will go with it for now. We're on the power play. Face off inside the Cougars zone. Down low. McAllister's in the battle, so is Scott. Scott pokes at it, puck comes out. McAllister gets it. McAllister throws to the front for Riddell. Van Conant looks to clear, he can't. But now he does, puck comes out. Konings. Over to Scott. Scott just dumps it in. Van Conant. Pressured. Behind the net, McAllister. Looks out front, misses everybody, puck goes down the ice. Pendre pressured. Pendre over to Coverley. Coverley to Meekins. Meekins turns it over to Van Conant. Shot blocker to the corner by McCoggan. Shot by our 10 Chuck. Fisher gets bumped by Coverley. Meekins kicks at it. Gets it to Pendre. Pendre stick handles it. Goes right up to Simister. Simister deflects it. Didn't go deep. Cleared out. Puck comes to Fogarty. Fogarty crosses the line. Penalty's just about over. Fogarty dumps it in deep. Fogarty bumps into his player, but that's a high hit, so that will be a penalty. So with that, we will go back down to the Rocket zone. Face off back inside the Rocket zone. Change of setting on my phone. Hopefully that makes it better. I hope so. Puck is cleared out by Lalonde. Right under Rhea. Rhea to Hill. Hill up to Van Conant. Van Conant over to Brown. Brown stops. Tries to dish it off. Terrian's there, looks to clear. He can't get it out. Goes right back to Hill at the line. Hill shot high over the glass or net. Fisher. Puck is stolen and dumped down by Douglas. 2 minutes to go in the period. 1:24 left in the penalty. Hill. Up to Hunter. Hunter leaves it for Fraser. Fraser. Back to Hill. Hill takes a shot, saved by McCoggan. He covers up. Face off inside the Rocket zone. Face off one with Prince George. Back to the point. Back over to Williams. Williams. Down low. Back up high. Williams to the half boards. London takes a shot. Saved by McCoggan. London on the flanks. Needs to be a little closer on those ones. But we're fine with him taking a shot from a distance. Lennon over to back to Williams. Williams to Bunty, shot, rebound, another save by McCoggan. Puck to the half boards, Day looks to clear, and he does. Right on line on net to Rhea. McAllister pressures, McAllister steals, takes a hit. Picked up by Lunty. Lunty over to Bester. Up to Glennon. Glennon can't get a shot off. Puck is picked up by McAllister and cleared down the ice. Rhea behind the net. Up the half boards. Right to Roland. Sorry, Bester. Over to Roland now. Roland takes a shot. Saved by McCoggan. Smith can't clear. Puck goes down low. Bester. Over to Roland. Roland dumps it deep. Conan can't clear. Roland. Puck does come out. Goes to Day. Day couldn't get or skate away with it. Day dumps it in. 11 seconds left. Picked up by Kelly. Over to Roland. Down to Kelly. And that's the end of the first period, folks. I'm sure it was choppy for some of you. 9:30. It's 1-1. Glad you're tuning in, or trying to. Alon dumps it deep. Puck's behind the net. Sinister looks up front for Meekins. Deflects to the corner. Puck intercepted by Sinister. Sinister dumps it into the corner. Sinister over to Meekins. Meekins has a look. Looking for Mooring. Intercepted by Lunty. Lunty behind the net, up the boards. Weird bounce. Sinister to Mooring, but couldn't get a clean shot off. Picked up by Lunty again. Puck comes out. Lalonde. Far side over to Sinister. Sinister puts it on net. Saved by Rhea. Flett. Up the half boards to Williams. He leaves it to Lunty. Lunty turns it over to Mooring. Mooring just chips it in. Flett. Bumped by Mooring. Douglas looking for Scott. Scott backhands it and covered up by Rhea. Puck in the corner, Smith at the blue line. Gets it in deep behind the net. Douglas bumps his man.
Get there.
Brown to Martin. Martin goes up the middle, misses everyone. Fogarty dumps it in. Puck goes behind the net. Martin picks it up, turns it over, right to Scott. Scott looking for Terrian. Terrian can get a shot off. Williams. Over to Brown. Puck is kept in. Douglas gets it in deep. Martin to Brown. Battle on the half boards. Nugent tries to get to Terrian. Puck does come out. Smith over to Fogarty. Fogarty to Nugent. Nugent crosses the line, fires a shot. Puck goes to the corner. Hoodless shot goes wide of the net. Right up to Roland. Shot around, intercepted. Puck thrown out front. Shot saved by McCoggan. Rebound. Another save by McCoggan. He covers up. Shots 15-8 for Prince George. Puck kept in, shot by Glennon. Puck chipped out, Hoodless. Dumps it in. Possible 2-on-1 opportunity, couldn't get there quick enough. Puck thrown out front, but hits the side of the net. Nugent's there. So is Hoodless. Coverley dumps it in. Hill. Coverley gets knocked down. Shot saved by McCoggan. McAllister swats at it. Puck to the front. Picked up by Riddell. Right out to McAllister. McAllister with the move. McAllister looking for Dave. McAllister again out front to Dave. Puck's in there. Riddell couldn't bang it in. Shot by Konings. It's blocked by Hill. Hill can't get a good shot off, and McCoggan stops it and covers up. Simister deflects it. Goes right to Mooring. Mooring makes a move, has it, Mooring. To Simister, Simister. Mooring. The Simister can't get a clean shot off in between the legs. Puck ends up behind the net. Kelly. Now Flett has it. Flett up to Bester. Bester. Mooring intercepts. Simister tries to dump it in, hits the skate of Kelly. Puck is dumped in there by Roland. Lalonde is there. He gets hit. Puck to the line. Martin keeps it in. Simister bumps her. Shot by Roland, scores. Top corner. Nice screen shot. 2-1 Prince George. You can Fisher. Puck goes deep. Smith. Up to Douglas. Douglas walks in, fans on the shot. Still has it though. Terrian jumps down. Puck comes out. Scott. Over to Fogarty. Fogarty to Douglas to Terrian. Terrian takes a shot. Saved by Rhea. Back to the neutral zone. Fogarty. Dumps it in. Puck goes deep. Behind the net. That's I believe that's Williams. Williams pushes Douglas. Now to the other Williams. Williams. Far side. Hendry interfered with. Over to Terrian. Terrian to Douglas. Dumped in by Hodge. Or Hogue. Fisher. It's bumped by Scott. Puck comes up the boards. Bro keeps it in. Puck hits Bro. Shot wide. Is it? It's a Video Ninja. Yeah. Video Ninja.
But it says back camera, front camera.
Oh, or you want to do back camera. Behind the net. Bro looks out front. Shot, rebound sitting there and cleared and out. Van Conant tries to get to Hunter. Hunter has it. Back pressure by Hoodless takes away from Bro. Van Conant keeps it in. Cuts to the front, gets knocked down. Van Conant down low. Coverly battles him. Van Conant still has it. It's right to Hughes. Hughes to the line just over Hill's stick. Hill overskates it. Break. Here we go. Hughes takes a shot. Saved by Rhea. Rebound sitting there. Nugent takes a shot, hits his mask, puck goes to the corner. Hughes. Lalonde takes a shot, hits a skate. Hoodless can't get a backhand shot. Hoodless. Intercepted there by number 7, Hunter. Hoodless bumps Van Conant. Hill. In the skate of Hoodless to the line, kept in by Nugent. To Hoodless. Pokes it to the front, picked up by Van Conant. Van Conant just shoots it down on net. McCoggan makes a save. Lalonde looking for Riddell on the stretch. Riddell has it. Breakaway off the crossbar and out of play. Great opportunity for Riddell. Face off inside the Prince George zone. Puck up the boards to the line. Smith keeps it in. Puck gets deflected to the corner. McAllister. Picked off by Lunty. Lunty chips it. It comes to the neutral zone. Smith off the boards. Right to Fogarty. Fogarty chips it in. Down low, Lunty. McAllister. Going up front, Riddell just missed it. Goes right to number 10 there, Artemchuk. Picked up by Riddell. Riddell walks out, backhand just wide of the net. McAllister behind the net. To front, Riddell, shot. Scores! Nash Riddell on a fan shot. Goes high over Rhea. 2-2. Just like that, we have a 0-0 game. Or a 2-2 game, however you want to look at it. We're even. 11:26 to go in the second. I'm hoping this is better, but to be determined. Face off at center. Williams, down low. Picked off by Meekins. Meekins looking for Simister. Simister gets stripped up. No penalty. Should be a penalty. Martin. Back on the half boards. Comes out. Right to Fraser. Fraser turns it over. Mooring looking for Meekins. Puck was intercepted by Bester. Mooring bumps his player. Puck gets chopped to the corner. Meekins goes out front. Fraser intercepts. Roland runs into Fogarty. Puck is turned over. Bester is there. Turns it right over to Fogarty. Fogarty, some speed, 3-on-2 possibly. Fogarty takes a shot. Glove down there by Rhea. Whistle goes. Face-off will be to the left. Face off in the corner. Puck clear to the line, or back to the line, just past Coverley. Coverley looks to clear, intercepted by Hill. Williams touches, that's way offside. Face off in the neutral zone. That was the biggest offside. Puck kept it, dumped in by Williams. Puck's in the behind the net. McCoggan plays it. Pendray picks it up. Over to Terrian. Terrian. Van Conant plays it. Douglas in the battle. Hunter picks it up, 2-on-1, but he overskates it. Puck is clear deep, Hill. Almost intercepted by Scott. Now Scott steals. Scott, 1-on-1, makes a move. Scott goes in, he's hooked up and covered up by Rhea. And it's a hook, so yeah, the ice clean, Rockets will be going to a power play. All right, so Rockets going to power play, going off the ice for the ice clean. So we will shut this down and restart it, and hopefully we can get it fixed here. Okay.